الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. مستمرين في تقديم ورش عمل المصادر الرقمية التي تقدمها عمادة شؤون المكتبات بإشراف الدكتور نبيل قمصاني والدكتور غسان النويمي. هذا الأسبوع حتكون القواعد في مجال الكليات الصحية. معانا 3 قواعد، من أهم قواعد البيانات كابي وكلينيكال كي وأب تو ديت. حنبدأ بقاعدة كابي وهي مختصة في علم الحيوان والطب البيطري والعلوم التطبيقية كالنبات والزراعة وعلم الأغذية والموارد الطبيعية. حتقدم لنا المحاضرة اليوم الأستاذة نور معوض. وحابة أنوه إنه يا ريت إذا في أي استفسارات نتركها لآخر المحاضرة بحيث تجاوب عليها كلها أستاذة نور. وشكرا لحضوركم. تفضلي أستاذة نور.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everybody. My name is Noor Mawad. I'm a medical information specialist. I will be giving you today the training about Cabi, more precisely about global health that is dedicated to public health. In our session today, we will start with a quick definition or an introduction about Cabi. What is global health as a product, as a database, and global health, how to log into it, product features, navigation, how to navigate it, and how to conduct a basic and advanced search. I will ask you to leave, please, the questions till the end of the session, where we will discuss all your concerns, all your questions. So to start, what is Cabi? Cabi is a Center for Agriculture and Bioscience International. It's a non-for-profit organization that provides information and applies scientific expertise to solve problems in agriculture and environment. And the goal, or ultimate goal of Cabi, is to improve people's life. And how do they improve that? By collecting information and gathering and producing databases in agriculture, environmental sciences, human sciences, hospitality, veterinary, animal sciences, plant health, and many other fields tackled that improve the health of the people worldwide. So Cabi's 3 main areas of expertise that are throughout 100 years till now are the scientific projects and consultancy. Cabi is an international development knowledge management that focuses mainly on plant health and invasive species that impact or has an influence directly and indirectly on the health or the medical conditions of the human being and other species also. So we have also, in this perspective, Cabi work closely with worldwide organizations and bodies that have partnership with Cabi to enhance and have more knowledge and information about all the concerns and all the medical issues worldwide. And the second area of expertise for Cabi is the microbial the microbial services, more precisely identification and storage of fungi, former International Mycological Institute. And the third one is the publishing. It's the most relevant academic resources in applied sciences. It publishes abstracting and indexing databases in life sciences, agriculture, public health, in addition to books and to library resources. And when we speak about public health, we highlight, or we have the most important Cabi's databases is global health. Global health is an abstracting and indexing database since 1973 until now. And the back files go to 1910. Global health covers the public health information from around the world, and it is well known to be the only specialist bibliographic, abstracting, and indexing database that is dedicated to public health. And the importance of this database is that it covers international medical and health research by capturing key literature not covered by other databases, as it was shown in a study in 2017 that most of global health journals and this database has journals not present in or indexed in Medline and other databases. This is why this database is very important. 70% of its journals not found in Medline, tackling the public health information from over 100 countries around the world, and it has around 4 million and more than 4 million records in this database. The update is weekly for the content of global health and has over than 127,000 full text articles alongside book chapters that are over than 398 books. One of the Cabi's platforms that gathers all the databases together is CabDirect, and we will be demonstrating CabDirect and how to access global health through CabDirect. CabDirect is a platform that presents a single point of access to all Cabi's databases, including global health. So let us navigate, or let us talk more about global health before we go to the live demo. For global health as a content or as subject coverage, it ranges from community health to public health practice and policy to maternal and child health, women's health, rural health, etc. So all these subjects are covered by global health. And when you look at these subjects, you can tell, or you can see how the subject content overlaps with your own research area. This is why this variety gives the opportunity to every researcher or every user to get to the information that he needs. And how we get to the information that we need, Cabi has a set of filters, or has a set of methods to navigate the database in order to make the experience pleasant and user-friendly for the researcher or for the user. This is why in the new interface of global health, we have a section dedicated for the themes. Whenever you want to search global health, you can search it by keywords, or you can search one of these themes. We have 6 themes presented on the landing page of global health. We have chronic diseases and aging, infectious diseases, disease vectors, entomology, health and well-being, environmental and occupational health, nutrition, and food science. I will be explaining how to navigate these themes in the live demo. So in addition to the subject coverage and in addition to the themes, we have also a geographic coverage. A geographic coverage, it's very important to locate. For example, we have some diseases that are located in some areas around the globe that are not present in others. So it's very important to locate or to know the geographic coverage of each. And Cabi works with over than 100 countries around the world, and it's a new interface. They added a new feature that it is called Browse by Region. It covers around seven regions around the world that you can click on each one. I will be showing this in the demo, and you can select the region, for example, South America. And when you browse by region, you can also browse by country, not only by region. So this is an important feature also that we can benefit from when we are navigating or using this database. In addition to all what I mentioned before, Global Health Product has, as a platform, has a user-friendly design. It has an extended content, and it has also, other than the theme and region pages that I explained before, We have news and alerts, and we have the possibility to conduct smart searches. One of the most important things when we navigate Cabi is that you have to know that in order to save all your searches for future use, you need to create an account that we call My Cabi or My Cab Direct. Also, I will be explaining it later on in the live demo, but it is very important to highlight that we have to create our own account. It is a profile that we keep it for us for further use. So in the live demo, I will be explaining these search options. We can search Cabi's database using any topic or keyword, the theme that I talked about before, region and countries, and we can use the statistics stated by Cabi, the updates, and we have information that or records that are open access that we can benefit from. And before heading to the live demo, I want to explain quickly the Boolean operators that are, when we use it in Cabi, how you will get information, how you will filter your results in order to get to the right information or to the right record or article that you want to, you aim to have. When you use and in Cabi as in other databases, you combine two keywords and you get the intersection of both. So when we say epidemiology and disease, we get the highlighted area here that is the intersection of both. So all the records will include the two keywords, epidemiology and disease. When we use or, disease or infection, well, when you see the two keywords will be highlighted and will be used in the records. So both keywords will be included and we will get records that include them both, as it is shown here in the black spots. We will get, it's like a list of all the results. When we use not, it's a treatment, not diagnosis. We see that the first one is for treatment and the second one is for diagnosis. We do not want the intersection of both keywords. This is why we limit our search to the black area and we exclude the term diagnosis. Okay, so I wanted to highlight this in order to, when we use and or and not later on, it will be very clear. So now let us, before heading to the live demo, let me explain quickly how you get to, or how you get through your website, through the university's website to Cabi databases. You go to the university website, you select library or deanship of library affairs, العمادات، عمادة شؤون المكتبات، أو بنروح دغري على المكتبة. نرجع, then we go to the digital library, and when we go to the digital library, we press on it, we click on it. We can go as a user, a registered user through the university, or we can log in using username and password that the library of deanship provide. At the end, you get to the e-resources, المصادر الرقمية. When you get to the e-resources and you click on it, you will get a search engine or search box where you have, or you can write Cabi's name, the database name, or you can use the A to Z list here from A to Z, and Cabi is in C. You can click on C and you can get the results for Cabi. So once you are logged in to the website and you get to the right information or to the right database, now we can navigate freely and we can explore together how to best use this database. I want to explain one thing before we head directly to global health. Cabi as an aggregator or as a database, Cabi has something or a platform called Cab Direct. Cab Direct is a platform, a single point of access to all Cabi's databases. When we log in through the university's website or through a username or password, I will log in through my account. Okay, when we log into Cab Direct, here we have, as you can see, a brief explanation of what is Cab Direct. Then underneath it, we can see that we have a statistical or an information about how many records this database has or this platform has. And it's a summary of all the content that is in Cab Direct for all Cabi's databases. Here, we have also the date of update. It's last updated on November 10, 2020. And directly under it, we can see enter keyword search. If you start searching here by Cab Direct, you will be searching in a pool of databases, and you are not searching in one database that is global health. This is why we will go down to you have access to. Here, there is a list of all the databases you are subscribed to. This is why we can select any database that we want to navigate. And for today, we will be using Global Health. Underneath this, the list of databases, we have resources, or we can get access to training resources, to quick guide on how to use Cab Direct, and online help on any issue that we have. And as I highlighted in the presentation, it is very important to us as navigators or users to create our own profile or our own My Cabi account. I prefer to create it from here in order to benefit. And when I use this database, I will save directly my work. So here, if you don't have already an account, you can click register here. Register here. It's like registering in any platform. You click on it and you fill in the data. For me, I already have an account, so I click sign in. This section here is for the ones who are not registered. You can write your first name, last name, email, etc., and you can continue the registration with your own username and password. For me, as I am already registered, I can directly enter my name. So this step is very crucial and important in order to save all our records and all our searches that we will do later on. So once we are now logged into Global Health, Cabi here, they will state that if you press on Cabi here, you will go back to the landing page that we were previously on. But for now, we will be navigating Global Health. And this database is a very user-friendly database. So if you scan it from top to bottom, it is very easy and very obvious how you will be using it. You can navigate it by keyword, and you can navigate it through an advanced search. What we call basic search is a basic search using keywords. Whatever I type here in the search box, I can click search and I will get the records in a result list. For now, we will start with the keyword search, and then we will explain the advanced part of the search. If you click here, you do not enter any keyword, you will have here a quick overview of what Global Health is, with all the updates and all the information that is inside, the records, the books, etc. The journals, here we have more than 7,000 journals, reports, books, and etc. So let us start with the basic search. If you see here, we have keyword, advanced, browse all content, and thesaurus. For now, we will, for example, talk about Chagas disease. Okay, we press search. When we press search, we get more than 13,852 results. I think no one has the time to filter all these by ourselves. So we need to use filters. We need to use limiters in order to get to the right information that we need. And in this, Cabi present us with panels here on the right that we can benefit from in order to refine our result. And all the filters that we use here, we can see them in the upper part of the page here, refined by, so that at any time we can edit or change our filters. I will show you how we do the filters. As you can see here, the search results page is in the middle. We can see that we have a checkbox here and we can select any record. But for now, let us filter our results in order to have the more targeted research that we need. So on the right side here, we can see results by year. So for me, am I interested in all the results since 1954? For me, I will select the most recent publications or records. So maybe I can select either by typing the date or by sliding here the slider. So I will be interested, for example, in the last 10 years. I can write 2010 to 2020, and this I click update results. And as you can see, from 13,000 results, now I have around 6,000 results. Now also I can add more filters. And if I want to filter more my results by topic, I have a complete list or a complete panel here where I can filter my results depending on the topic or depending on what I need. So for example, I can click on topic. When I click on topic, we have the Boolean operators that I explained before. We have Chagas disease. We can use and, or not to combine one keyword that we used previously, Chagas disease, with other keywords that are presented here. For example, Chagas disease, I wanted or, for example, infection or the trypanosomosis, for example. So or and or not, I will choose and to limit more my results to the intersection of the two keywords as I showed in the presentation. So I will have Chagas disease and I will have this one. Automatically here up, we will get the filter, and the filter that we use now is trypanosomosis. For now, I can click refine results if I want to finish my my search. If not, I can click close and then use another filter. For now, I will not click refine result, and I will show you how we choose another filter, then we refine our result. So we explained and the Boolean operators, and we explained how we get to refine our results. We will close it. We will choose any of these filters. For example, organism descriptors. We have per year, document type. As you can see, when I clicked on document type, the first filter did not go away. So we retain it until we finish all our filters. So for now, I will choose, for example, thesis, editorial, conference proceedings, etc. So bulletin article, I will choose, for example, journal article. And for now, we have two more filters. At any time, if I don't want any of both or any filter I want, I can here remove it by clicking on the X. So now let us proceed and click refine results. As you can see here, at all times, we can see all the filters that we used, and we can remove any of them by clicking X. So from 13,000 results, We got 6,000 when we got the date publication filter. So now we get to 1,737 results. We can click on any filter to refine our results more. For now, I will stick only to these filters and proceed with our demo. So when you go down to the results section, you can see that all these records are sorted by relevance. And for now, we can click on the checkbox before any record, and we can save them, or we can navigate one by one or click on each one and then get more information about it. How the records are presented is so informative. We get the title and we get the authors or author, we get the publisher and the journal article with a direct link to the journal. So here we will, per page, we will have 25 results and we can show, we can see them all and navigate further. So, for example, I will choose only one record. If I don't have time to navigate it, I can use all the actions here for later, to use this record later on. Actions give us the possibility to save your work. For example, we can here directly, we can print it directly, we can email it. When you email a selected item or a record, you will get an email with it, with a full description of it, and later on, indirectly, you will get all the news that are added or the updates and alerts that are specific to this topic that you have already chosen. Next to the email, we have download or export selected records. You can select one or you can select many by only clicking the checkbox. So here you can download it. And directly after it, we have save selected item. When we click on save, I will here when we click on save, it will be saved under our account that we created when we first logged into Cabi Direct. As I said before, we created our own account in order to have our own records for further use later on in the near future. When we get after 1 or 2 weeks to this account, to our account, we will have our searches saved. How do we save on Cabi? We save by projects. You can have a project, previous projects as I did before. I have project for Ebola, food safety, bioproducts, air pollution, etc. Or you can create your own, your new project. For example, here I want to create Chagas disease, and the project description, whatever you have in mind for this project, particular project. So I clicked on save. It took me to the pop-up where I create a project. Once I create my project, I will save this record in my project that is entitled Chagas disease. And directly after the save selected items, we have add selected item to project. It is similar to the previous one. So when I click here on the actions, I benefit from my result for future use and for later on to get back to the records. Once you save any record, you will get here a small icon stating that you already saved it to your projects. So before I go directly to the link and explain later on the record itself, we have here now my records. When you look at my records, you see all the records that you previously selected or you previously worked with or printed, emailed, etc. So this is a list of all the records that you used before. It's random. It's not. They are not well structured in projects and in files. In my records, you see all as a list. You can select them also, and at any time you can benefit from the actions or the tools that are given on this platform. Right next to my records, we have my searches. In here, when you click on my searches, you will get more insight or more information about the filters that you use. So here, we do not get the results as records, we get the filters or what we use. For example, today you use these filters, and after 2 weeks, you didn't have the chance to save them. You will get more information on how you and which filter you used exactly. For example, your product and topic and document, we have the filters that we used, when we did the search, and how many results we got. So at any time, for example, if I'm talking about Chagas disease and I searched many times and many filters, I can click on the checkbox, and here you will get the Boolean operators and or not, and I can combine all my searches or depending on what I chose, and I press combine. Excuse me. So for now, I will stick only to demonstrating that we can combine it. To go back directly to my Cabi. My Cabi account, as we explained before, is the account that you created already, and at any time you can change your email address, you can change any of the information that you added. And we go directly, once we log into my Cabi, we go directly to my folders or my projects. For example, for me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 projects running, and I'm using all the information to sort and to properly put my results. For example, Ebola, directly under the title that I named my folder, I have active. You see the state of the folder, whether it is active or not. Active, it means you are still working on this topic and you will be adding more information later on. For the second one, status, completed. For example, I worked on air pollution for a given time, and then my research topic, and I finished everything. I click completed, and this folder will be archived. Okay, so for today, we created Chagas disease. It is active. We get information on when it is last updated, when it was created, how many records are inside it. Okay, so we can at any time change the view, and we can at any time select it, select a folder or a project. We can delete it. We can change the status to complete, or we can archive it. So this is mainly how we navigate this platform or this database, and how we get to search, to filter, and how we get to save our results in our projects. This for the Cabi basic search. Hala, if you look at this database, you can see question marks almost. For example, here we have 2 question marks, the first one and the second. These are help tools that can help you at any time with your search process or your searching, and they can give you more insight on every tool and more information on how to benefit from every tool. For example, here keyboard searching, how we get to search by keyword, how to refine our search, our records, etc. So this is all what we get from the help tool. When we go back to the search results that we got previously, the 1,737 results, as I said before, we can filter them at any time. We can get, for example, full text articles, etc. Hello, when we get to the results page, we can click on it. And here also we can perform all the actions that I talked about previously. We can print, email, we can save to our projects, etc. I want to add here one important feature that was added by Cabi and that we can use while navigating or searching our records. We can see that here on the right side, on top of the Explore Similar Records, we can see here tools. The tools we have, the first one is called Highlight, the second one is called Annotate. When I'm reading, I can select any part of my abstract or topic, and I can press here. For example, I want to highlight. I can use the highlighter. I can select, and automatically a small icon will appear. I press on it, I save, and because I am logged into my Cabi account, it will be saved at any time. Even if I log in next week and I want to see the same article, I can see the saved highlight on it. And as you can see, when you hover over the selected area or the highlighted area, you can see that you have a delete button. At any time, the selected highlight can be deleted. And to add to it, not only we can highlight, we can annotate for further use and for our own reading. And when we explore an article, we want to add any note, we can select it and we can press on the icon like this. A small window, add annotation, will appear. Annotation title, for example, a research. I want to do more research about what I highlighted. For example, to do. Okay, once I save it, you can see here that the area is highlighted, and when you hover over it, the small window annotation entitled research and to do is shown. At any time you can edit it or you can simply delete it. Okay, so when we explore this record, we can benefit from these tools, highlight and annotate. And the record is presented here by all its information and indexing terms of the abstract. We have, for example, here the indexing terms, organism descriptor, man, trypanosoma cruzi, etc. So for this particular record, if I am interested in it, Cabi has a panel on the right. When you look at it, you see that on the right, it shows all similar records with the same pattern of indexing and same pattern of filters or similar topic area. For example, here, explore similar records. We have, for the same filters and the same indexing used, we have synthesis and characterization of alpha D, etc. We can click on any title here, and it will take us to similar articles that tackle the same subject area or the same topic and with the same pattern indexing. So here we will get the filter that we got, and we will get more articles related to the same subject. And because we have here also the action tools, we can save it to our records under Chagas disease. We add to project and it will be saved at any time. And this is all what I have to say about the basic search. The advanced search, I will only explain it briefly. As I said before, the more keywords you add, the more refined your results are. As you saw before that we started with 13,000 records and ended with 1,700 records. And with the advanced search, we target our research or we filter our research directly. For example, if we're talking about food safety, we use the Boolean operators directly without going to use the filters that Cabi present on the right. We can, for example, not, let's say, and to have the intersection with cross-contamination. For example, E. coli. All the filters here are selected. We can add any filter to have more refined results. We can select by date, for example, from 2018 to 2020. Added since, the document type, for example, abstract only. And we can select any field we want, for example, author name, any field descriptor, organism descriptor, etc. And when we click search, we will get a more refined search with a more targeted and a smaller list of results that we can explore and use at any time. And
أستاذة نور.
Yes.
إذا ممكن نفتح المجال إذا في أحد عنده أي أسئلة.
Yes, of course. I finished. Yes, I finished. I wanted only to explain the new interface of Cabi. If you give me only 1 minute, I will be done with it.
Okay, تفضلي.
Cabi's new interface, all what explained before is on Cab Direct, is more suitable for researchers, etc. The same features are on Global Health Cabi. Here are the theme that I talked about before. You don't have to use filters, you use directly a search by theme. And when you go to Global Health, you can see that the interface has changed a little bit. They uploaded it recently. You can browse by theme, as I said in the presentation. You can browse by region, and you have here information in the middle that are open access information that you can press on in terms of news. Or you can search all news. You can search here articles, book chapters. You can get Cab reviews, etc. And on the right, you have the hot topics in Cabi with a statistical in real time on all the update on the content that is happening for Cabi Global Health. The last thing that I will talk about is browse by region. As I said before, you have 7 regions that you can browse and you can select. For example, North America. In North America, you can select search by country, for example, Canada. And here you will use all what you want in a keyword search related to North America and Canada precisely. This is all what I want to say about Cabi, about the demonstration. Do you have any question?
في أحد عنده أي استفسار؟ الظاهر ما شاء الله كان المحاضرة واضحة وحضرتك وضحتي كل الشيء في القاعدة. نشكرك ونشكر الحضور.
I will be available if someone has any question.
طيب إذا ممكن حضرتك تتركي الإيميل أو أي وسيلة للتواصل مع حضرتك في حال
على الشات.
يا ريت.
أيوة. الشات. Okay. This will be my email.
في استفسار. So when do we use Cabi? Is it similar to Ovid and PubMed?
No. As I said before, there are journals and there are many journals in Cabi that are not indexed in Medline and PubMed. So this is a more targeted database for global health, and you will get more detailed information and more journals that are not indexed in other databases. I don't know exactly.
أوضح إنه PubMed is a director.
Sorry.
يعني مختلف. كابي شيء وPubMed شيء ثاني.
Yes, I'm comparing to Cabi Direct. So this is mainly that the comparison with PubMed, they are more, you get more information through Cabi and Global Health directly. More questions?
أتوقع ما في أي استفسار. حضرتك يعني وضحتي القاعدة بشكل سهل وواضح للجميع، ما أظن في أي استفسار.
Okay.
شكرا لك أستاذة نور.
I shared my email. This is my email here. If anyone needs my assistance or more information about the database, I will be willing to help you at any time.
شكرا لك. شكرا لك.
Thank you, Doctor.